Hello, I'm Sophie from Sophie's Flower Company. Thanks for joining me again. Today I'm going to be doing Easter. So I'm going to show you how to make an Easter tree. Okay, so first things first. I have got this lovely bell jar. It's not immaculate, it's had a bit of soil in the bottom of it. It's a really nice sized jar, wider at the bottom, narrower at the top. You'll see why we need quite a big vase for doing this. First things first, I'm going to line it with some sphagnum moss. So I'm just literally going to grab a handful, set it all around the bottom, bring a little bit up the sides to create a little bit of a mossed bed in there. Okay, next up, I am going to add some hyacinths. Okay, so these are from a garden centre or a florist, our flower shop at the moment. I've taken them out already just to shake off the soil a bit, so you can see they've got all their stems there. All I'm going to do is nestle them into the moss upright and then just support them with the moss around the edge. Roll my sleeves up. This is a great one to do with the children. So really easy, you can get nice and messy with it. I'm going to put two on one side. I'm going to keep them to the edges and you'll see why in a minute. I'm going to group three together over here, like that. And then I've got two, so I've got 5 in total, but if you've got a smaller vase, you could definitely do 3. And if you haven't got a vase this big, then you don't need to worry about doing the planter bit at the bottom. So, I love Easter. It just feels like new beginnings, doesn't it? The freshness, the blossom on the trees, the catkins, the lambs. You know it's spring when you start to see the lambs. Okay, so I've got 5 in here. I've grouped a couple together here, and then I've put a couple over here. Now, I'm going to add a very, very small amount of water to the bottom, but a lot of the nourishment is already within the bulb itself, so don't worry about it being deep in water, just a very small amount. So just with a pint glass, a third of a pint, just straight into the middle. And that will work its way through the moss, keeping the moss nice and moist, which in turn will just keep those hyacinth bulbs nice and moist as well. Okay, great. Next up, I'm just going to I've got a succulent plant here that we've had for a while. It's beginning to bolt a little bit. So I'm going to snip a few of the babies off from around the edge. And I'm going to place these nestled in around here, like that. Again, I'm still keeping the edge, the centre completely clear. Next up, I bet you're thinking, this is an Easter tree arrangement. Where's the tree? Well, dear friends, here is the tree. Ta-da! So my darling husband went out and chopped some of these bits down. These are catkins. So, lovely, great, big, chunky bits of catkin. Right, we are just going to simply pop them in. They will flail around a little bit. You can see they're going in the centre, so they're not touching those hyacinths. And that's got a bit of a broken bit on there, so I'm just going to take that out there. I think possibly just 3 is going to be enough. Careful not to bash my succulents. Okay, good. So I've got a really lovely framework. From here, all I'm going to do is add decoration. So I've had these for a few years. I think they were just from Poundland or somewhere like that. But I just keep them in a little box, bring them out like I do Christmas decorations. I'm going to hang them quite willy-nilly around the branches. The catkins don't need to be in water, they will just dry. So I'm going to hang some of those around here. And then I've also got these really beautiful ones. They've got small guinea fowl feathers on. Now, I think they were in fact Christmas decorations, but again, perfect for Easter. Okay, so I reckon we are about there. So I'm trying to turn this around without knocking my lights around everywhere. So that is just going to find its home probably on my kitchen table, quite frankly, or maybe in the hallway. Perfect for Easter. These guys will come out in white and pink, so they'll really add a bit of colour to the base, and just enjoy it, have fun.